Jet blast nearly destroyed my airplane. Don't let this ever happen to you. In my 15 years of flying, this is the first time I've ever experienced jet blast, and it was the most stressful experience I've ever had in aviation, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So what is jet blast? It's the rapid moving air exiting the jet engine. The blast from a large jet can still be moving 120 miles per hour, more than 200 feet behind the jet, and at only 40% of the thrust capacity. The rotation speed of my Ercoupe is 60 miles per hour, so that's twice than the speed needed to take off in the Ercoupe. So why was the Ercoupe at JFK? I was scheduled to deliver a keynote speech for an aviation company, and I told them all about this nonprofit Right-Footed Foundation International and the work I do to inspire children with disabilities with aviation, inspire girls in aviation, and they wanted to be a part of that. So they volunteered and they agreed to sponsor the cost of having the Ercoupe travel across country and make it to JFK so I could have an airport day to inspire more kids. This was a huge deal because this is the busiest airspace in all of the country. There are 3 of the busiest airports there. So there was a lot of logistics to make this happen. We had to make sure that the jets were out of the way that landed about, 200 miles per hour versus my Ercoupe, which lands about 60 miles per hour. So that had to be figured out, how we could reroute those jets. We worked with a lot with the tower, with Tracon, with the Port Authority, and with the FBO there to make this all work weeks in advance to line this all up. There was a lot of things that went into place in order to make it happen. So we touched down on the most incredible landing ever. I was with one of my first flight instructors who helped with the whole process, and we went ahead and taxied in the FBO and realized there were no tie downs. So what do you do without tie downs? Someone made some kind of comment about bringing out some trucks to make sure that we could safely keep it protected from jet blast. And so we hopped out of the airplane and we made our way into the FBO to just take a breather, and I went to the restroom. While I was in the restroom, everything hit the fan. A business jet did a 180 and turned around behind the Ercoupe, and causing jet blast to hit the Ercoupe, kick one wing up high enough to cause the other wing to slam into the ground. In the first angle, you can't actually see the business jet, but in the second angle, you can see how the wheels of the jet are turning around, and that's about when the jet blast hits the Ercoupe. It's not every day that a pilot gets to land a small plane at JFK. So we wanted to capture the moment. We had a whole bunch of cameras set up in the cockpit, thanks to FlightFlix, shout out to you, and also some audio recording so we could make sure we could capture the moment. And when we landed and touched down, we actually turned all the cameras off, but we forgot the audio was still running, which is how you have all this audio you're hearing. So the FAA did an investigation, a police report was filed, and insurance is sorting out the rest of this, and that's going to cost about $9,000 to repair the wings. Initially, we thought the wing spar was damaged, so we had a mechanic come out to make sure that he checked on everything, and he did a thorough examination of the airplane. He even brought in borescopes to look through the wings just to make sure that everything was okay, and he determined that it was just a little bit of road rash. That's going to be about $9,000 though to fix it. Really, it's only the skin of the wing that's damaged. As you can see in the video, when it got lifted up, it got pushed forward with the wing on the ground. What I learned from this experience is no matter where you are, tie down your airplane. Even if they don't have tie downs, find a way. Even if you're just going to the bathroom and running in to just go for a quick bathroom break and come back, make sure your airplane is tied down. And there are places in the country where they don't need the snow plows year round, or you can find some other creative way to figure out a way to tie down that airplane. Insurance is covering the immediate costs, but we're still missing out on opportunities right now, even as I speak, when the airplane can't be out there inspiring kids with aviation. Your support can help us get out there quicker. Donate with the link below. You could use PayPal to do a one-time donation or a recurring donation. Even $5 a month can really help us out. We appreciate it. Please be sure, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with a pilot friend. And remember, tie down your airplane. Don't let jet blast get it.